Did you know there are over 300 prophecies in the Bible about Jesus Christ, and at least 7 of them are directly tied to the Christmas story? Yet many Christians don't even realize the depth of these incredible connections between the Old and New Testaments. Today we're diving into 7 Christmas prophecies that were fulfilled in the New Testament. Prophecies that not only affirm Jesus' divine mission, but also enrich the meaning of Christmas itself. Christmas is a time of joy and reflection, but it's more than just nativity scenes, carols, and gift-giving. It's the celebration of the fulfillment of promises made centuries before the birth of Jesus. These promises, or prophecies, were given through the Old Testament prophets, pointing to a Savior who would redeem humanity. But here's the remarkable part. The birth of Jesus fulfills these ancient predictions with stunning accuracy, proving that God's plan for salvation was always in motion. Let's explore these prophecies, their significance, and how they build the foundation for the Christmas story. Unfortunately, many of us know only the surface details of Jesus' birth: Mary, Joseph, the manger, and the wise men. But how often do we stop to think about why these specific details matter? Why Bethlehem? Why a virgin birth? Without understanding the Old Testament prophecies, we miss the rich layers of meaning that make Christmas so profound. So let's clear up the misconceptions and rediscover the prophetic roots of Christmas. Let's look at 7 prophecies and their fulfillment in the New Testament. 1. The virgin birth. Prophecy. Isaiah 7:14 says, "The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel." Fulfillment. Matthew 1:23 directly references this prophecy, confirming Jesus' miraculous birth to the Virgin Mary. Number 2, the birthplace of the Messiah. Prophecy, Micah 5:2 predicts, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel." Fulfillment. In Matthew 2:1, we see Jesus born in Bethlehem, despite Mary and Joseph living in Nazareth. A Roman census orchestrated by God's providence brought them to the exact location. Number 3, the lineage of David. Prophecy, Jeremiah 23:5, foretells, "I will raise up for David a righteous branch, a king who will reign wisely." Fulfillment. Both Matthew and Luke trace Jesus' lineage directly to King David, fulfilling this royal prophecy. Number 4, the Star of Jacob. Prophecy. Numbers 24:17 speaks of a star that shall come out of Jacob. Fulfillment. In Matthew 2:2, the Magi are guided by a star to find the newborn king. Number 5, the slaughter of innocents. Prophecy. Jeremiah 31:15 describes a voice of weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children. Fulfillment. This heartbreaking prophecy came true when King Herod ordered the massacre of all male children under 2 in Bethlehem. Matthew 2:16-18. Number 6, the gifts of the Magi. Prophecy, Psalm 72, 10-11 and Isaiah 66 describe kings bringing gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to honor the Messiah. Fulfillment. The wise men in Matthew 2:11 present these exact gifts to Jesus, symbolizing his kingship, divinity, and sacrificial death. Number 7, the flight to Egypt. Prophecy, Hosea 11:1 declares, "Out of Egypt I called my son." Fulfillment. Matthew 2:14-15 recounts Joseph taking Mary and Jesus to Egypt to escape Herod, later returning and fulfilling this prophecy. Of all these prophecies, the most surprising might be the one about Bethlehem. Why? Bethlehem was an insignificant village, far from the power centers of the world. And yet God chose this humble place to bring forth the Savior of humanity. This teaches us that God often uses the unexpected to fulfill his purposes, just as he chose a lowly manger for the King of Kings. The Christmas story isn't just a beautiful narrative. It's the culmination of centuries of prophecy, pointing to Jesus as the Messiah. From his miraculous birth to his divine lineage, and even the gifts brought to him, every detail was foretold. These prophecies remind us that God is faithful to his promises, and that the birth of Jesus is a gift of hope for all humanity. What's your favorite Christmas prophecy? Share it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message of hope with someone this Christmas season.